It's time for GMA3, emotional testimony in the double murder trial.
That is absolutely crazy.
The Virginia man accused of murdering his wife and a man who prosecutors allege was lured to the family home as part of an elaborate plot, all while he was having an affair with his au pair. Wedding weight loss. A bride and groom shocking guests before saying I do. First saying goodbye to nearly 100 pounds. And Rihanna with a new record. Listeners jumping on the 2016 trend to help the 9-time Grammy Award winner make history. It's time for GMA3.
Hello and welcome into GMA3. I am Will Reeve, the luckiest man in television right now to be surrounded
by the ladies, ready to work. I'm Stephanie Ramos here with Morgan Norwood, and we are so glad that you can join us this Thursday afternoon.
We almost made it to Friday, and coming up as you bundle up at home for the winter, Tori Johnson has the deals with everything you need from loungewear to cookware with savings up to 62% off.
Always love that. And we have a sneak peek at the Point Sky Awards, the airlines with the best customer service, the most comfortable cabins, so much more.
But first, the latest on the trial out of Virginia. The father accused of killing his wife, taking the stand yesterday in his own defense, as prosecutors say he murdered his wife so he could run away with the family's au pair. Mola Lengi joins us now with more on this. Hey there, Mola.
Well, hey, Stephanie, yeah, we've already heard testimony from the au pair who previously struck a plea deal with the state. But like you said, we are now hearing directly from Brendan Banfield in his own defense, his version of how his wife and another man wound up dead in the Banfield's home. A Virginia man accused of double murder while he was having an affair with his family's au pair, testifying in his own defense Wednesday. Brendan Banfield charged with murdering his wife, Christine, and an unsuspecting man, Joseph Ryan, who prosecutors allege was lured to the family home as part of an elaborate murder plot with his au pair.
Did you love your wife?
Very much.
Did you want to continue your marriage with your wife?
Yes.
But Banfield also testifying both he and his wife had multiple affairs, the husband entering into one with the family au pair, Juliana Perez Magalis, which he says began when his wife and daughter were visiting relatives.
Did you tell her anything about what that was?
Yes, I mean, that would be that we were having an affair. I had also indicated to her that I had previous affairs, and that really this was just an affair, and not that there would be no other relationship.
The jury also shown body camera video of Banfield being told at the hospital that his wife did not survive the attack.
Your wife has died. Those were enormous wounds, and it's not.
There were so many.
Earlier in the trial, Magalis testifying against Banfield, claiming he was the mastermind.
I was able to see him stabbing her.
Did you stab Christine at all?
I did not.
Wednesday, he said that was absolutely crazy.
There was no plan. I think that it's an absurd line of questioning for something that is not serious, that a plan was made to get rid of my wife. That is absolutely crazy.
Well, Brendan Banfield has pleaded not guilty to the murder charges. He's back on the witness stand here today, Will.
All right, well, lots to keep track of there. Thank you for that. We're going to turn now to tax season. Unfortunately, it's about to start. You're going to start thinking about filing your tax return, and we have our senior White House correspondent, Selena Wang, to join us now with what the president is urging new parents to opt into for their babies, what he is promising. Selena, break down the so-called Trump accounts for us.
Yeah, well, first of all, that's exactly right. Tax season, believe it or not, is officially underway already. And President Trump is urging families to sign up for what he's calling these Trump accounts. So when you file your 2025 returns, let me walk through how this works. When you're going through your taxes, make elections on the IRS form 4547. Then starting in July, the federal government will deposit $1,000 for every baby born between 2025 and 2028. Parents can also add their own money up to $5,000 a year, but it has to be invested in a broad stock market fund like the S&P 500, and you can't withdraw it until your child turns 18. Now, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent told me yesterday he also expects states to pitch in, along with more corporate pledges. Bank of America and JP Morgan just announced they'll be matching the government's $1,000 contribution for their own employees. Now, critics say these accounts still mostly benefit wealthier families who can afford to contribute more, and they point out that tax benefits are actually less generous than existing options like 529 college savings plans and Roth IRAs. And Morgan, all of this comes as Trump faces growing pressure to address affordability, with new polls showing most Americans disapprove of how Trump's been handling the economy.
All right, Selena Wang, thank you so much for that information. And we turn now to an incredible feat of endurance and will. 25-year-old Taryn Smith is rowing solo across the Atlantic Ocean after more than a month on the high seas. This human resources manager and yoga teacher from Nebraska is getting set to cross the finish line. Sam Champion has her story.
Hello from the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. It's time to go for a row.
25-year-old Taryn Smith, charting a course for adventure.
I am currently rowing across the Atlantic Ocean by myself.
Shoving off in mid-December from La Gomera, Spain, transversing the Atlantic Ocean en route to Antigua, an island in the Caribbean 3,000 miles away.
There's no motor, there's no sail.
Chronicling this journey on Instagram.
Good morning from day 4. Day 16. It is day 29, day 37. Just another day of rowing a lot. Now I am out here. Ooh, that's a big wave.
Taryn rowing 10 to 12 hours a day, all while battling rough seas.
Very windy, crazy sea state.
But finding moments of beauty that keep her going.
A pod of dolphins swam with me, which was very cool.
And she even sent us a special message.
Good morning, America! I really couldn't have done it without all of the support from people back home. So thank you so much for joining me out here in the Atlantic. I have never felt less alone in my entire life.
Wow.
That is incredible.
Absolutely
the
incredible.
Dolphins.
Seeing the dolphins, being out there on her own for so many hours.
Rowing itself.
The rowing itself.
The rowing. I'm guessing she had rowing experience, though, before.
Or, you know, the rowing machines at the gym. You know.
She's got a lot of experience now, no matter what.
Yeah, she sure does. I love that. Coming up, a new study shows obesity rates on the rise in America. What you need to know about the growing health crisis.
Back now with a GMA Health Alert. A new report out this morning in JAMA finds out adult obesity rates in the U.S. have more than doubled over the last 3 decades. They are still rising. And our chief medical correspondent, Dr. Taryn Rula, is here to break this all down. This study is staggering. The numbers are really quite alarming, and this is a bit of a warning, Doctor.
It is, and we talk a lot about obesity as a public health epidemic. When you look at the numbers, you really see how bad the situation has been. And so this study looked at body mass index across the country in adults, basically in 50 states, from the 1990s through 2022. And they found that in the 1990s, the obesity rate was around 19% of adults. In 2022, that went up to 42%. And the projections show that by 2035, that's going to go up to 47%. That's 126 million adults that will be living with obesity. There was a lot of statewide variability. So when you look across the country, Oklahoma seems to have the highest rates of obesity for women, Indiana the highest rates for men. When you look out to 2035, it's going to become South Dakota for women and remain Indiana for men. No states are projected or have had really a decline so far. So we think that maybe GLP drugs might change these numbers going forward, but so far, at least in the last 30 years, it's been a pretty sobering in terms of the picture.
When we were speaking about this earlier, how in rural areas you tend to see those obesity rates rise. Now, the report also indicates that younger women under the age of 35 are being impacted by this. So what's happening there? What's being done?
Yeah, there's definitely differences based on gender, race, and ethnicity that this report identified. And so the age group that's most affected is about the 45 to 64-year-old age group. We know, as you said, that the steep rise has been seen in women under 35. When you look at race and ethnicity, Black and Hispanic men and women have the highest rates that we've seen of obesity. In particular, we talk about anywhere from 50 to 60% in Black and Hispanic women. And when you look at Black women at younger ages, there's been a very steep rise in the age range of 25 to 29 years old. It increased from around 26% up to, Stephanie, 53% in that time frame. Men, the highest levels seem to be in their 40s and late 70s. But again, you know, really points in the direction that we need to do a better job in this country, a really multifaceted approach to how we're targeting obesity at the individual level, at the government level, providing access so we don't have food deserts. So a lot of different solutions that
let's lean into those solutions just a little bit, because there's a lot on the market, right? You've got the GLP-1 medications, but of course, diet and exercise has also been proven to be the #1 solution. So how do you balance that? When should you turn to GLP-1s? When should you focus on diet and exercise? If one doesn't work, do you do the other?
Right.
Break that down for us.
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing is we're talking about obesity as a chronic disease, finally. And hopefully people aren't ashamed or afraid to talk about it with their doctor. That's really the first step, to say, you know, what can I do? And yes, it is a different approach for everyone. Certainly diet and knowing what a healthy diet is can be extremely helpful. And sometimes working with a nutritionist can be helpful for that. Exercise and then the GLP-1s have really changed the landscape in terms of how we're able to help people. So definitely worth talking about GLPs with your physician.
Dr. Narula, thank you for breaking down that study, and a hearty congratulations to you. New York Times and USA Today best-selling author, Dr. Sarah Narula. The Healing Power of Resilience is the book. You can get it where books are sold. It's a great read, and coming up, more great television here with Tori Johnson. It's Deals and Steals.
We are back now with Deals and Steals. Tori Johnson is here with products for all of your winter needs, with savings up to 62% off. Tori, this is amazing. I love this fabric here.
Yes.
Cozier.
So this is their brushed. It's a viscose from bamboo, so it's unbelievably soft, very cozy, keeps you comfortable. Whether you were saying, like, when you get home from work, you just want to put this on. If
Switch
you're
into this.
traveling, it's just anything you're doing where you just want to feel comfortable, confident, easy breezy, but still with that polished look. Cozier is for you. Huge assortment for both men and women. Everything's slashed in half, plus free shipping.
Love it.
Always
free shipping.
the
Colors
too.
Cozy yet polished in case anybody stops by
There
your
you
house
go.
unexpectedly.
Exactly. Or you got to run out. Okay, Sarah Ice. Feel this. These were in the. This was in the freezer, and so it's very cold. So it's compression that provides pain relief, muscle, helping to soothe muscles. If you've got any kind of soreness, feels really great. This one right
is this
here,
for the head?
that's the headache cap. Yep, 43,000 positive reviews. We've got them for arms. Elbow, wrist.
It's soothing.
It is very soothing.
I don't even have a headache right now.
You could also pull it down over your eyes if you wanted complete darkness. So keep it like that if you're working and you have to pay attention. But then you could pull it down. These products are phenomenal, very highly reviewed. They work really well, and they're all 50% off. And yes, it's like that. So that typically, if something's frozen, it's super stiff, and then you can't put it on. But what's great about this gel-like fabric is that it stays very cold, but then you get full mobility. You can keep doing what you need to do.
That's great. That's
super
key.
smart. Okay, Softies. This is their marshmallow lounge fabric. Feel how super soft. This is another one.
I could live in this.
You could live in it, exactly. A lot of our viewers do live in it. We've got these 2-piece sets in all of these fabulous, perfect year-round colors. The sets are 50% off. Really fun. Really fun.
Awesome.
Okay.
We've got some diamonds
got
here.
Dazzled Lab
Valentine's
diamonds.
Day is right around the corner.
Exactly.
Fellas, we told you.
Exactly. Or quite frankly, be like me and treat yourself.
There you go.
So this is Ratani, all lab diamonds set in. We've got yellow gold as well as white gold. Everything from half-carat studs to up to 5-carat tennis necklaces. Just a huge assortment. Lab diamonds are really accessibly priced. They let you have like a lot of bling and sparkle like natural diamonds, but for a fraction of the price. Our whole assortment is 50% off plus free shipping. It's a fun one. It's a fun one.
They're really great to layer too.
Yes,
of
course. More is more with lab diamonds. Okay, green pan. Some of our favorite non-stick cookware. These are great because you can see that little. It's got that little hole in there, little steam hole, so that nothing overboils and gets a mess on the stovetop. It's also their healthy non-stick that's easy to cook with and easy to clean. So they look great on your counter, but they function really well. We've got 2-piece and 11-piece sets, and they're all up to 62% off from Green Pan. They look really great.
They do look great color options.
Yes. Okay, so more for just muscle relaxing and relief. We've got a big assortment from Reathlete, that one right there. So the length of that is typically longer than a lot of handheld massagers, so that you could reach behind and get to those areas like in your neck and back. So that's ease of use is what that's designed
Nice.
for. We also have leg compression, really nice assortment. If you are looking
can
for
change
any
the
kind
nozzles.
of, yes, it's got a big variety there. Everything 50% off plus free shipping from Reathlete for really great wellness products.
Awesome.
And then
once
finally,
you're feeling comfortable,
yes,
you got some food.
You got some food from
Take us
Kansas
to
City
Kansas
Steaks.
City.
We've got a delightful assortment of packages that they've created for us. Everything from rib roasts, strip steaks. We've got sides, desserts. They put together the best packages always for our viewers, always a hit, and they're all 50% off.
Love it.
now-
I've worked in Kansas City for many years. They have the best food.
They sure
right.
do. The barbecue is always great.
Yes.
All right, thanks, guys. Well, we've partnered with these companies on these great products and more, and you can get them at GMAdeals.com. That's the code on your screen. It takes you right there. Well, coming up, we're talking funding cuts that are putting after-school programs in jeopardy. We'll tell you what some states are doing to help families.
Welcome back to GMA3. Tomorrow on GMA, Robin is live from the city of brotherly love. Philly is getting unrivaled from the milestone the women's basketball team is bringing to the city to a slam dunk surprise for some super fans who won't want to miss it.
And we're going to keep the show on the road because we're going to Iowa for 50 states in 50 weeks. There's a lot more than corn going on there. Wait until you see why they call it the Hawkeye State.
That'll be fun. And get ready to be cozy. Get cozy. Lori B is here with the right stuff to curl up in. That is all tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Nice way to end a cold
Yes.
week in much of the country. Now, though, we turn to the after-school care crisis. Programs are in jeopardy because of federal funding cuts, leaving parents scrambling. A few states are heeding the call, coming up with solutions for those families. And Elizabeth Schulze has been following this story. Hi there, Elizabeth.
Hey, Will. So the cost of childcare is rising twice as fast as overall inflation. And government data shows that the typical family spends more than $9,000 per child for before and after school care every year. So now some states are getting creative about how to offer programs for free.
Last fall, New Mexico made a landmark decision to provide free universal childcare to all families in the state.
New Mexico, in fact, is the first state in America to make childcare a right, not an aspiration, not a goal, a right.
And now states across the country are expanding access to free after-school care.
When you look at right now, there's 27 states that have state funding for after school, and it's not Democratic states or Republican states. It's all states of all different political backgrounds, purple states, red states, blue states.
In Vermont, a first-of-its-kind law uses state funding for universal after-school and summer childcare, eventually providing free or low-cost programs for every kid from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
We're really thinking about this for youth who are in kindergarten all the way through grade 12.
To pay for it, Vermont turned to an unlikely funding stream, revenues from a sales tax on cannabis.
How much of a difference has that money from cannabis sales made for after-school programming?
It's tremendous. It's about $30 million. And so it's really exciting. That has real impacts for youth and families.
Other states, including California, Michigan, New York, plus Washington, D.C., are also allocating taxpayer funds to try to achieve universal after-school care down the road.
Universal after-school care sounds expensive.
It sounds expensive, but it's not. I mean, if you're looking at state budgets, a small investment can go a long way.
So there are some changes in the federal tax law that can help families right now. The child tax credit for every kid under age 17 increased this year by $200 to $2,200. And there are also some expanded tax credits to help cover eligible child care expenses for children under the age of 13, Will.
Elizabeth, what else can families do to save money on after-school programs?
So first, you should check if after-school programs near you offer what's called a sliding fee scale. This is really a more flexible pricing option where fees can be adjusted based on your income. Some providers also offer sibling discounts, so you really want to make sure to ask if you can get a reduced rate if you have more than one child enrolled in a program. States and local nonprofits might also provide scholarships to help pay for after-school care. And finally, take a look at all the options near you, like the Boys and Girls Club, the YMCA. Those are typically lower cost, and they can be really great for families. A lot of success in some of those programs too, guys.
All right, such great tips, Elizabeth. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Well, now we turn to a GMA broadcast exclusive for a story that we first saw in People magazine about a bride and groom who vowed to make a big change before their big day. Sam Champion has that story.
Before saying I do, Riley and Isaac Anastasiou said goodbye to nearly 100 pounds. The bride's Instagram post going viral, showing their transformation from engagement party to that change that left their guests speechless.
Some people that are on my side who haven't seen him in a long time just being like, I don't even know who this guy is.
6 months before their wedding, the couple from Coachella Valley, California, committing to losing weight together, both starting at about 215 pounds.
Just got to a point where it was like, I'm sick of feeling this way.
Riley, 30, and Isaac, 27, focusing first on their diet.
When you get to tracking your foods, you realize how much you are actually eating.
We eat a protein, a carb, and a vegetable basically every single night.
Isaac leaning into running, and Riley tracking her blood sugar and walking.
We really walk after dinner every single night for like an hour. The walking was working for me, so I just kept doing that.
I just woke up and literally hopped right on the treadmill.
The couple losing a total of 95 pounds, embracing their wedding photos.
There was so much more confidence, I feel.
Absolutely. And I think the biggest part for us is that it was a diet, but now it is a lifestyle.
The couple getting a fresh and lighter start to their happily ever after.
It's awesome. I mean, I don't know. I love this woman so much.
I feel like it was the perfect thing to do for us. Being confident in your own skin, happy with where your life is at, it naturally made us really happy.
Huge congratulations to them. It proves that you know, having that workout buddy really does help.
Yeah, and they're already working together early in their marriage. That's great to see.
Love to see it. Wishing them the best. And now we are checking in with Pop News. Hannah Bataz here.
Hey, you guys, buckle up. We've got a great lineup. You guys
I like
buckled
the
in,
swing.
ready? Fasten your seatbelts. Here we go.
Buckled
Because we have an incredible lineup here for Pop News today. It has officially been a decade since Rihanna graced us with an album. And to celebrate 10 long years later, Spotify has put in the work to share some new stats on Riri's hit album. Streams of Anti by Rihanna have more than doubled on Spotify in the past 5 years, seeing a 130% increase since 2020. The 9-time Grammy Award winner is also extending her historic record of the most diamond certified songs from the Recording Industry Association of America, with Love on the Brain becoming her 8th diamond hit. Wow. Selling more than 10 million units. Anti features 9 new multi-platinum certified hits like Work and Needed Me, one of my favorites. And saw Rihanna performing at music awards across the whole year back in 2016. Now it's become another milestone for Riri, giving the longest charting album by a Black female musician in music history.
We need another album. So respected. We do need another album. This is why she's so respected in the industry. She's so good. She's so talented. So many hits.
And by the way, running $1 billion beauty brand empire on the set.
And being a mom.
And being a mom.
And being a mom.
The list goes.
Who run the world?
Work. I told you. And now to yet another music milestone for Taylor Swift. This one, all thanks to the Swifties making Taylor's wildest dreams come true. Her music video for Wildest Dreams has now joined the billion views club on YouTube. The first video debuted back in 2015 after the song premiered on Taylor's hit 1989 album. Wildest Dreams is a 4-time platinum certified top 10 Billboard hit. And some behind the scenes facts about the music video: Joseph Kahn directed it, getting inspiration from classic Hollywood romantic dramas like Out of Africa and The English Patient to create the story of Swift as an actress who falls in love with her co-star, who is, yes, played by Scott Eastwood. Swift also donated all of the proceeds from this video to the African Parks Foundation of America to support wild animal conservation. So a major congrats to her. I also just love to see artists that are still making incredible music videos like that. It gives me all the nostalgia.
It does.
Telling a story through the video.
And she does it very
and
well.
the music.
And finally, you guys, Mattel totally blew my mind. Now, despite his eternal youthfully good looks, as flawlessly depicted by Ryan Gosling in Barbie, Ken is turning 65 years old in March. And this morning, we are finally learning Ken is not his full name. I mean, I guess we should have suspected it, but it's not just Ken, okay? According to Mattel, it is Kenneth Sean Carson, named after Mattel's co-founder.
Since when?
He said that in the song, I'm just Ken. He didn't say, I'm just Ken Carson.
I'm just Kenneth Sean Carson.
Kenneth Sean. Could you imagine if that was this? It wouldn't have the same ring, would it? The first Ken doll hit stores in March of 1961, 2 years after the release of the first Barbie doll. Okay, and speaking of Barbie, you know, she has a full name too. Do either of you guys know it?
Barbara.
Anyone?
Whoa,
why?
Barbara.
Barbara.
Wait,
Okay, I know Barbara.
Either of you guys, as if I'm not here knowing that it's Barbara Millicent Roberts. Come on now. Sure is. Yeah.
Did you know Ken?
Yeah, Ken Carson. He's my accountant, I think.
You know, I was asking men because I knew you knew it. That's what it was. Yeah. But it's crazy, right?
Yeah,
The more you know. Thank you so much, Hannah. Well, coming up, the Points Guy is here talking about what to do if you have a travel snag and giving us a sneak peek at the Points Guy Awards. Stay with us.
We are back now on GMA3 with the Points Guy himself. Brian Kelly is here and he's given us the scoop on who won some of the Points Guy Awards. Thank you so much, as always, for joining us here. It's always great to have you. You're such a resource to so many people. But first, we want to ask you about a big travel headline that has been in the news, that ripple effect, delays, cancellations, all from the storms this past weekend. We got more weather ahead. Yeah. What should people who are able or who are planning to travel know?
So number one, you got to be on the offense. Don't wait for your flight to get canceled or delayed and then start thinking of what to do. So first thing I always recommend, get the airline app and then opt in for flight updates. That's a bare minimum. I'm flying tomorrow and I already got an update that it's 18 minutes delayed. And here's a hint, once your flight starts getting delayed, the chances of a longer delay. So the minute I see a delay, I start going into how do I plan. I'll use frequent flyer miles to book another airline. I start looking at other options. And with the big weather events like we saw this week, airlines offer weather waivers in advance. Take them up on this. Do not try to go to the air. If you don't have to travel, don't try to go through the eye of the storm. Sure. You will be delayed. So be proactive, try to change your flights. But if you are delayed, canceled, unfortunately, you don't have many rights. When it's out of the airline's control, they don't need to offer you any compensation. The only rule is that you get a refund. So what I would recommend is sometimes take the refund, never take a voucher. A lot of the airlines will say, oh, we canceled your flight, but here's a credit. Never take the credit, even if you think you're going to use it. Cash is king. Okay. And with the airline, be nice. You know, the agents are under high pressure, and being nice can get you what you want, and the agents can go above and beyond.
And they didn't cancel the flight.
Exactly. Right, they want you out of there more than you do. Yeah. So be nice, people. Yeah.
Very smart. Always good to have a backup plan. All right, so let's talk about these awards, the Points Guys Awards.
Yes.
Who made the cut?
So, and I just want to talk a little bit about the methodology. So we have a team of over 100 people now at the Points Guy with top experts. We travel around the world. So a lot of our awards are editorial. So our experts sit for months in debate, and the competition was fierce this year. And then we also have data-backed awards where we use data to look at loyalty programs and make the cut. This year we have a lot of exciting winners. Interestingly, best airline loyalty program is American Airlines Advantage. Now you might say, Brian, didn't they just have that meltdown? I want to make clear to people the best loyalty program is not necessarily the best airline. Delta Airlines has won that award for years. They're operationally the best. But just because an airline is the best operating doesn't mean they have the best loyalty program. An American Airlines loyalty program Advantage is incredible. There's lots of great redemptions if you've traveled on partners like Qatar Airways, Cathay Pacific. So that one for best loyalty program. And I want people to look at loyalty program over the actual airline. Hotel program, so best hotel program was Marriott Bonvoy. Fun fact, did you know how to appropriately pronounce Marriott?
Like
I think a lot of people, it's like chariot. Marriott like chariot, So just a fun little tidbit.
So Marriott, American Airlines.
Marriott and American Airlines. But for Best Hotel Elite Status, World of Hyatt is an amazing program.
We are completely enthralled, like in your orbit. Whatever you tell us to do, we will do. But we do have to go right now. So Brian Kelly, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
Brian.
once again, the full list of the Points Guy Awards is out this afternoon, right now, from the man himself, right here. And coming up, the stars at night are big and bright and deep in the heart of Texas, where we find Michael Strahan under dark skies for our series 50 States in 50 Weeks. That's next.
We're back now with Michael's recent trip to his home state of Texas to witness the star spectacular that is the Dark Sky Reserve at Big Bend National Park. It's part of our series 50 States in 50 Weeks, and he called it a once-in-a-lifetime experience, guys. Take a look.
Here in Big Bend, after the sun sets is when the magic really happens.
The night skies here reveal a celestial display you'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else in the world. Darkness is something Big Ben has in spades. In fact, this sky is known as the darkest in the lower 48 states, and it's no accident. Big Bend National Park and the surrounding 15,000 square miles were recently named an International Dark Space Reserve, the largest recognized dark place in the world. It's part of a growing movement to protect dark skies and reduce light pollution.
By adding artificial light to the nighttime environment, you're going to be impacting organisms when they bud, when they flower, when they leaf drop. You can impact the predator relationship with those pollinating species. We're seeing impacts on bird migration. And then the human impact, there's a lot of ongoing research showing, increased risks of heart attack, increased risks of cancer, and increased rates of depression.
According to researchers at the McDonald Observatory at the University of Texas, light pollution is increasing at a rate of 7 to 10% per year, meaning the stars visible in our skies now could be reduced by half within a decade. Here in the Big Bend area, they take their dark skies very seriously, following dark sky-friendly lighting practices throughout the region.
Light pollution is easily fixable. Shielding's like our number one. So putting directors on it, we specifically only use red or amber light in those locations. If you don't need a light, turn it off. Brightness is the other one we do. So keeping the light at a brightness that's appropriate for the task at hand.
Astrophotographer Tony Maples has made a career out of capturing these skies on camera.
We want to shoot a 30-second exposure of the night sky. That's going to give us the most light and color.
And teaching star chasers how to get the perfect shot, even on your phone.
This is pretty awesome, actually.
In the height of the season, you'll find stars, planets, even the Milky Way visible to the naked eye.
Standing up here with this red light, it's like we're on Mars.
Yeah, it really is.
Our eyes take a few minutes to adjust to the dark. Using red lights at night instead of bright white makes it easier to see without impacting the sky.
Oh, let's go to Saturn. Take me to a new world. Oh, you can see the rings. Oh, wow.
And we're lucky tonight because we have this waxing crescent moon. All right, take a look at that. You're not going to see Neil Armstrong's footprints.
I won't see the footprints, and what are we doing here? I don't need to see footprints because that, my friend, pretty freaking special. You can see all the craters. Wow, that is so close.
One special way to experience the dark skies for yourself, glamping in these dome tents with clear openings so you can sleep under the stars in style.
What is the one thing that you hear mostly from people who you had opportunity to share this with?
So everybody that I show either a photo on the back of their camera or looking through a telescope, it's this imagination that they've maybe forgotten, especially adults. This is something that you dream about as a kid, going to space. And I think seeing something and being able to take it in, it makes you actually care about it. So that's through beautiful locations like this, the night sky, images. It's, it's something that I think is important.
And Michael adds, we're so used to being surrounded by light that it can take your eyes around 10 minutes to adjust to the kind of darkness in these reserves. I have to say, Big Bend National Park, it's on my to-do list.
Yeah, absolutely.
So neat. We'll be right back.
All right, that'll do it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.